The 80-20 rule, also known as the Pareto principle, is a powerful concept that can transform how you approach various aspects of your life. This principle states that roughly 80% of the effects come from 20% of the causes. Today, we will delve into how this rule applies to different areas like health, wealth, learning, and more, and how you can use it to achieve greater success and fulfillment. Let's start with health. Imagine if 80% of your fitness results came from just 20% of your efforts. For example, eating a balanced diet of nutrient-rich foods can significantly impact your health. If you focus on consuming whole foods like vegetables, fruits, lean proteins, and healthy fats, you're likely to see most of your health benefits. Complement this with regular but moderate exercise. Consider how Olympic athletes, despite their rigorous training, emphasize nutrition as the cornerstone of their fitness. Next, let's talk about wealth. In business and career growth, listening is far more valuable than speaking. For instance, successful entrepreneurs like Warren Buffett spend a large portion of their day reading and listening to information about the markets and the economy. By absorbing 80% of information through listening and only 20% speaking, they make well-informed decisions that lead to significant financial gains. Effective communication follows a similar pattern. To truly connect with others, spend 80% of your time listening and understanding their perspective. For example, consider successful negotiators who spend most of their time understanding the needs and concerns of the other party. Only 20% of the conversation is spent on presenting their own arguments, which often leads to more favorable outcomes. When it comes to learning, understanding is far more critical than mere reading. Take the approach of medical students who spend 80% of their time in practical, hands-on learning and only 20% in theoretical reading. This method ensures they understand and can apply their knowledge in real-world situations, which is crucial for their success. For achieving goals, the 80-20 rule emphasizes action over planning. Look at successful startups. They often spend more time developing and testing their products 80% rather than planning 20%. This focus on action over extensive planning allows them to quickly adapt and improve their offerings based on real customer feedback. Happiness often comes from having a purpose. Consider people who volunteer. They spend 80% of their time engaged in meaningful activities that provide a sense of purpose and only 20% on leisure activities. This balance often leads to a deeper, more sustained sense of happiness and fulfillment. In relationships, giving is more rewarding than receiving. For instance, people who invest time and effort into helping their friends and family, which is 80%, often receive back much more in appreciation and support, which is 20%. This giving nature strengthens relationships and builds a supportive community around them. Improvement requires persistence. Athletes like marathon runners spend 80% of their time consistently training and only 20% planning their training schedules. This persistent effort leads to significant improvements over time, showcasing the power of the 80-20 rule in personal development. The key takeaway from the 80-20 rule is to prioritize the most impactful actions in each area of your life. By focusing on the 80% that truly matters, the remaining 20% will naturally fall into place. Stop sitting still and waiting for things to change. Take action now. Start by identifying the crucial 20% in your life and create strategies to maximize it. Remember, small, consistent efforts can lead to significant changes. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe to stay updated with more insightful content. Together, let's harness the power of the 80-20 rule to achieve our dreams and goals.